Hello and welcome to the channel Geostars. Today's session is based on the topic slope, its type and relief representation through contours. But first we will try to understand the difference between relief, elevation and height. Generally all three are often thought to be the same, but there are some minute differences. Elevation is also called as altitude. It is a vertical distance of a point above mean sea level. It is measured in feet or meters. जैसे चित्र में A मीन सी लेवल को प्रदर्शित कर रहा है, जबकि B उच्चतम भूभाग का बिंदु है। तो यदि हम मीन सी लेवल A से पॉइंट B तक की लंबाई को नाप लें, तो हमें एलिवेशन की प्राप्ति हो जाएगी। Whereas height is the difference in elevation between an elevated topographic feature, which is measured to its immediate adjacent base. Figure में D elevated topographic feature को दिखा रहा है, जबकि C immediate adjacent base को दिखा रहा है। तो यदि हम इनके बीच की लंबाई को नाप लें, तो हमें हाइट की प्राप्ति हो जाएगी। Now relief. Relief is the difference in elevation between the lowest and highest point of a given area. उच्चावच न्यूनतम व अधिकतम बिंदुओं के बीच के अंतराल को कहते हैं। जैसे चित्र में E न्यूनतम बिंदु को दिखा रहा है, जबकि F उच्चतम भूभाग के बिंदु को प्रदर्शित करता है। So E that is the lowest and F that is the highest point के बीच के डिफरेंस को relief कहते हैं। Now, as we all know that the difference between lowest and the highest elevation point is called relief. इस relief को हम दो मेथड से डिपिक्ट कर सकते हैं। पहला है क्वालिटेटिव या गुणात्मक विधि। इसमें relief के केवल गुणों का ही ज्ञान होता है, यानी एग्जैक्ट हाइट, डेप्थ या स्लोप का मेजरमेंट का पता नहीं चल पाता। Second is the quantitative method या गणितात्मक विधि, which tells the accurate height, depth and slope measurement. Quantitative में contours बहुत important method होता है। Contour lines are imaginary lines which join places having same height above mean sea level. Mean sea level से समान ऊंचाई वाले स्थानों को मिलाने वाली रेखाओं को समोच्च रेखाएं कहते हैं। जैसे डायग्राम में 866 के 3 पॉइंट्स हैं जो मीन सी लेवल से इक्वल हाइट पर हैं। तो जब हम इन्हें मिलाते हैं तो ऐसी लाइंस से हमें कॉन्टूर लाइंस मिलती हैं। इसी तरह इसी फिगर में 875 को हमने मिलाया है, ये भी सारी इक्वल हाइट्स हैं, जिससे हमें एक अनदर कॉन्टूर लाइन मिली है। कॉन्टूर लाइंस को हमेशा हम थिक या थिन ब्राउन लाइंस के द्वारा डिनोट करते हैं। In a contour map or topographical map, there are some universally accepted colors. Topographical map पे स्थलाकृतिक मानचित्र या contour map पे कुछ universally accepted colors हैं, which are as follows. First is the black color, which show latitude, अक्षांश, longitude, देशांतर, railway, telephone or telegraph lines. Blue color depicts water related features, whereas dark green for forest, light green for grassland. Beside, green color also depicts orchard, trees and shrub. White shows rocky badland or uncultivated land. Yellow, cultivable land. Brown shows sand features, hills, contour lines, etc. And finally, red shows eastings, northings, and man-made features like road, buildings, huts, etc. Now, this is a basic contour map in which contour lines are being shown and some parallel lines are being shown. So with this we will try to understand how to make a relief feature or the landform through the contour lines. First, we will draw a base line A and B. And on this AB line, we will draw all the contour lines which we have to draw. Then according to this A and B line, we will take a base line AB. This base line denotes the mean sea level. Then from this base line, we draw parallel lines of equal distances like this. The highest parallel line is the one line above whatever is the highest contour. इस contour में 500 highest contour है, इसलिए हम 600 की एक parallel line को लेंगे. Then we will draw vertical lines from the contours to the baseline like this. And finally, we will get the final picture of the landform. So this is the landform of conical hill. So the contour and its pattern helps to understand the slope of a relief or landform. A slope is basically the rise or fall of a land surface. It is used to describe the steepness of the ground surface. This slope can be measured through the formula Vi upon horizontal equivalent, that is, ratio between vertical interval and horizontal equivalent. If gradient is between 0 to 2%, it denotes little or no slope. 3% to 15% gentle slope, 16 to 35% moderate slope, 36 to 100% steep slope. And if it is greater than 100%, it shows an extremely steep slope. Actually, slope is the result of endogenetic and exogenetic forces. Earth's interior power produces slope, whereas exogenetic forces tends to reduce it till it converts into base level. अर्थात पृथ्वी के आंतरिक बल पृथ्वी पर विभिन्न प्रकार के ढालों का निर्माण करते हैं, जबकि बाह्य बल इनको रिड्यूस करते हैं जब तक ये बेस लेवल तक नहीं पहुंच जाते. For example, in the figure, if you start climbing from a foot, then foot of a hill towards the top, it is a rising slope, which is shown by a black arrow, whereas when you go down a hill, it is a falling slope, which is shown by a purple arrow. There are different types of slope and relief representation through contours. Now first we will discuss about some major types of slope and also relief representation through contours. First is the gentle slope या सामान्य ढाल. In this, contour lines are widely spaced. You can see in the figure. Elevation is gradual and gradient is normally, that is about 1:25 or less than 6 degree. Then comes the steep slope. In a steep slope, contours are closely spaced to each other. Gradient is 1:3 and slope is unsuitable for the construction of road, etc. Next is the conical या शंक्वाकार पहाड़ी. Hill is an area higher than surrounding land. ये आसपास के एरिया से कुछ उच्चतम होता है. It is like a cone with a broad base. ये कोन के आकार का होता है जिसका आधार चौड़ा होता है. It is almost circular in shape and has a narrow peak. The contour of conical hill are circular in shape. It has somewhat uniform spacing in the contours. Hill is comparatively lower in elevation than the mountains. A hill is usually 600 meter, whereas a mountain is usually more than 600 meters, and it is not so steep as mountain. So hill is not so steep as mountain. Now the valley. A valley is a low-lying area between two hills. दो पर्वतीय क्षेत्रों के बीच की निम्न भूमि को घाटी कहते हैं. When a valley is young, it is narrow and has steep side. युवा अवस्था में घाटी संकरी एवं किनारे संकरे होते हैं. Valleys are of different types like V-shaped valley, U-shaped valley, hanging valley, gorge and canyon. V-shaped valley. V-shaped valleys are formed through rivers or streams in their youthful stage. V-shaped valley का निर्माण नदियों द्वारा प्रारंभिक अवस्था में होता है. It is caused by vertical erosion और valley deepening. दूर से देखने पे ये V आकार की आकृति नुमा दिखाई दे. U-shaped valley. They are generally found in regions where action of ice or glacier takes place. Moving ice is called glacier. It widens the valley. As a result, they form U-shaped valley. They have broad and flat floor. U आकृति की घाटी अंग्रेजी के अक्षर U आकार के समान होती है, इसीलिए इसे यू शेप वैली के नाम से जाना जाता है. इस घाटी का निर्माण हिमानी के द्वारा होता है, अतः इसे हिमानी घाटी के नाम से भी जाना जाता है. इसका तल चौड़ा व सपाट होता है और दोनों किनारे खड़े और अधिक ढाल वाले होते हैं. समोच्च रेखाएं तल के दोनों ओर आसपास और समांतर जैसी होती हैं. World's famous U-shaped valley is Yosemite Valley in California. Next is the Hanging Valley. Hanging Valley को लटकती घाटी के नाम से भी जाना जाता है. It is formed by the tributary valley in glaciated region. इसका निर्माण सहायक घाटी के द्वारा glaciated region में होता है. It is situated at higher elevation than main valley and it descends into the main valley. ये सहायक घाटी मेन वैली से कुछ हायर ऊंचाई पर होती है और जो मुख्य वैली के ऊपर लटकती हुई सी प्रतीत होती है, इसीलिए इसे हैंगिंग वैली या लटकती घाटी भी कहते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज द गॉर्ज. Gorge is also known as eye-shaped valley. It is derived from the French word which means throat or neck. It is formed by the vertical cutting of the rivers. They are very deep valleys with almost vertical walls on both sides with convex slope. Contours are placed very close to each other. A gorge is often smaller than canyon. Generally, gorge and canyon are widely used vice versa. In United States, the word canyon is widely used, whereas in Europe, gorge is widely used. Canyon are basically extended form of gorge. Gorge के विस्तृत रूप को canyon कहते हैं. The best example of canyon is Grand Canyon in southwestern United States in Arizona. Now the ridge या कटक. It is a geographical feature consisting of a chain of hills that forms a continuous elevated crest from some distance. A ridge has number of summits. The line of greatest elevation on the ridge is called ridge line. Next is the water divide. It is also known as watershed or water parting. Water divide को watershed या water parting के नाम से भी जाना जाता है. It is a region of highland that divides two separate river systems. यह एक ऐसा उच्च प्रदेश होता है या उच्च भूभाग होता है जो दो रिवर सिस्टम या रिवर तंत्र को अलग करता है. Like in figure, orange area is showing one river system and blue shade area is showing another river system, and in the middle is the water divide. Escarpment. It is the abrupt and it is comparatively long and regular steep face of any hill or ridge. One side of escarpment has steep slope while the other has gentle slope. एस्कार्पमेंट के एक सतह या एक ढाल अत्यंत तीव्र होता है जबकि दूसरा ढाल जेंटल या सामान्य होता है. स्टीप स्लोप एरियाज हैज कॉन्टूर्स क्लोजली स्पेस्ड. जिस तरफ ढाल तीव्र होता है उधर की समोच्च रेखाएं बहुत पास पास होती हैं, जबकि towards gentle slope contours are distantly spaced, जबकि सामान्य ढाल की ओर समोच्च रेखाएं दूर दूर होती हैं. Now the cliff. Cliff is the very steep slide of rock commonly seen on the rocky coast. There is a sudden steep slope or sudden steep fall to the sea below. The contour seems to run into the sea and they merge into one another on the face of cliff. Now the last is the waterfall या जलप्रपात. Waterfall is formed by the erosional work of a river where different types of rocks are found. River erodes the softer rocks away, but the harder rocks remained intact. As a result, water falls abruptly from a considerable height. All the contours merges at the point where abruptly the steepness of the slope increases and from where the water falls abruptly. जलप्रपात नदी की घाटी में ऐसे स्थानों पर बनता है जहां नदी का जल लंबवत ढाल पर सीधे बहुत नीचे गिरता है. जल का ऊंचाई से अकस्मात नीचे गिरने को ही जलप्रपात कहते हैं. इसमें समोच्च रेखाएं एक स्थान पर आकर संयुक्त होती हुई प्रतीत होती हैं, जहां पर आकस्मिक ढाल बनता है और इसी आकस्मिक ढाल से जल तेजी से नीचे गिरने लगता है, जिसे हम जलप्रपात कहते हैं. With this, we have come to the end of today's session. I hope the session would have helped you to well understand the basics of the topic. To inspire, please do like, share and comment. And if not subscribed till yet, subscribe and press the bell button for the latest update and notification of the channel. ए सुबह तुम जब भी आना, सबके लिए खुशियाँ लाना. ए सुबह तुम जब भी आना, सबके लिए खुशियाँ लाना. हर चेहरे पे हंसी सजाना, हर आंगन में फूल खिलाना. थैंक यू सो मच.